President Irfaan Ali on Wednesday said his government is interested in an open bidding process for the awarding of new oil blocks when the time comes. This, he said, along with plans by the government to retain and manage some of those oil blocks, are all part of promises to guarantee transparency and accountability in the oil and gas sector.
We have made it very clear the process in awarding new oil blocks will be very, very much different. It will be an open public process. And when we get to that stage, it will be a public open bidding process. There will be no, we'll be looking for the best offer in an open public way. Unless, of course, and we are still looking at discussions are still ongoing, calls for a lot of technical analysis on whether Guyana itself will retain some of those blocks for our own development and to manage by ourselves. But that is very preliminary. But in terms of granting of any new blocks, that has to be an open public process.
The president was questioned extensively on the oil and gas sector, especially on how the revenues will be spent. The head of state stressed that the oil revenues must be used to strengthen existing opportunities in Guyana and to open new opportunities for investment, economic growth and social development, among other areas.
You would know that we have been very open since we came into government. We have been sharing documents, we've been sharing contracts, we've been answering questions. I think, only 2 days ago, I know the Vice President would have met with editors and media owners to discuss the very issue of gas to shore. And we have no issues in sharing information. And that is a commitment that we made in our manifesto. That is a commitment we made to be open.
He highlighted that new opportunities will be open for ownership of land, farming and other agriculture, and for Guyana to realize its potential to become the prime supplier of food regionally. The head of state added that resources must also be used to open up new opportunities in the development of the manufacturing and industrial sector. These include the cost of energy, which will lower the cost of production and enhance global competitiveness. The president said that the government is also focusing heavily on the improvement of the country's national infrastructure. The president added that while the template for the oil revenue has been outlined, there are several things, including the setting up of the Petroleum Commission, finalizing of the legislation for the Sovereign Wealth Fund, among others, that needs to be done before the spending of oil revenue.